Welcome Aries to my channel, Mending Tree Tarot. This is a general reading for you for the month of October. It is a general reading, so it may not resonate for everyone, so please just take what resonates for you, leave the rest behind. I do take pop-outs, so in the interest of time, I've gone ahead and meditated, shuffled, and taken those cards. As I lay out what came up for you, I would just like to give a general reminder that there are scammers out there, so just be careful. They are preying on people who are interested in tarot and self-help, and so just make sure that you're following the links down below, the videos of the people that you're intending to follow. And also for myself, I do not have social media attached to this account, so I will never reach out to you soliciting for personal readings and payment directly for those readings. I do have a link down below for donations, but that is it, okay? So that being said, for your reading, I've started with some oracle cards in order to get a general energy feel of the reading, and then for the heart I have traditional Rider Waite, and for the oracle I'm using the Shaman's Dream oracle. So it looks like you are really going deep here, Aquarius, and I mean your first card is Deep Diver, diving into a task, number 10. So I say deep, but I mean, you'll see as we get more into the reading that it's more than just this card. This card is talking about you really going deep into your emotions, into your memories, into your past, about how you feel about things, not just on the surface level, but how you really deeply internally feel. There's some assessment that needs to be made on your behalf that allows you to really see a truth, something that you are not facing, that is going to help you process and see a direction in which you need to go. Because as we get into this here, you'll see we have the covenant, the sacred contract. This is number 7. So contracts are those things that we on spiritual level have decided and agreed that we are going to do, that we've signed up for, and that and these contracts mostly don't always just affect us. It's us and someone else or multiple other people. What we do affects others. So this contract either needs to be revised or something that it's been held back and not making forward progress because either you're not basing it in your own real truth, and or that you're wanting somebody else to kind of change theirs. And this card is saying, it's like you have to honor your truth, you also have to honor someone else's truth. And so and then the contract will be able to be completed at that point. So that is something to consider, but it's something that you really need to be honest about, okay? And then here we are, the lost compass, getting back to integrity. So this has to do with a deep dive and having to kind of go deep within yourself, because either through listening through other people in your life or whatever it is, somehow you've kind of, lost your bearings about you. Okay, and in whatever the situation, and not to say that you've lost your direction, but it may feel that way. There may be the sense of feeling a little bit lost and not knowing what to do. And only by kind of getting in touch with your emotions, in touch with your truth, and listening to your own intuition are you going to find again your true north, which is your heart, which will realign you back with what it is that you want, which will tell you then what you need to do. Okay? Because right now it looks like you've been perhaps listening to other people's opinions about a scenario and not really listening to yourself about what it is that you need. And then we have empty well, time to replenish. This is number 16. So in some ways you've been kind of going down the same road with either a person or a situation, whatever it is that you're kind of trying to make something work again and again and again. And this card is saying you need to stop trying to make it work because it's an empty well. There's no point in going back there anymore. It's not going to be fulfilling for you. You need to go someplace else. You need to go a different direction. This is not going to be fulfilling for you in any way, but especially emotionally, which is like the most important thing, right? So that's what I mean. Like you're kind of going, having to dive deep within yourself in order to find out what it is that you need. Okay, and you're only going to get those answers from yourself, because getting into your reading, you have the High Priestess and you have the Three of Cups having to do in your most recent past position. So the High Priestess is all about intuition, inner knowing. It's about those unknown knowledge elements that reside within all of us. But it's all about intuition. intuition and your gut kind of talking to you. And intuition is really having to do with your emotions and listening to your emotions, but also taking stock of what kind of it's about reasoning as well. Intuition is a combination of emotions and reasoning together. So that's what this card is kind of saying that you have been doing or that you're needing to do, right? And that the Three of Cups, so this Three of Cups can be, yeah, perhaps it may be that this is you kind of listening to others and people being a part of your life and perhaps being more social during this time. It can be that, but there's also this other energy, which there could be something or someone getting in the way or standing between what it is that you want, like what it is that you've been wanting to do or wanting to achieve. And it just seems like there's something that is getting in the way. And it doesn't have to be a person. It can be a thing or just a want, something that, well, everything is perfect except for this thing, right? But that thing is enough to kind of block any forward motion. Does that make sense? I don't see it necessarily as a third party situation, which sometimes this card is read as. It's not, but it is a little bit of the third energy that's blocking. That is actually the thing that you need to assess and look at, right? I'm going to say that. Hope that makes sense. In your current position, we have the Page of Wands and we have the Ten of Pentacles. So the Page of Wands is about discovery and excitement, because I think that once you start to realize what it is that you want, the direction it is that you need to take, it's going to create a much happier, abundant home life. It's going to restructure your home, and make it a happier place for you, right? This truth is going to, you're going to start to rearrange and start to see what it is that you need to do in order to create this this abundance for you in your life that you feel has been, that you've been fighting for this whole time. And then you outcome, future position, we have the Hermit, we have the Ten of Wands, and we have the Seven of Wands. So once again, going within, because the Hermit, he hermits, he goes within, he goes into the cave, and he finds enlightenment. So this light that he's carrying is his guide. It's going to give him, and it's exactly what this reading is talking about, is about going inside. Again, you're going to go within yourself, really dive deep, be honest with yourself, be honest with your emotions, and it's going to light the way for you in the path that you need to go, which shows that you're going to be ending a cycle, right? This is going to give you some enlightenment of what it is that you need to end, like this burden that you've been carrying, because you've just been gathering all these wands and carrying them with you everywhere. So it's coming to a point where you're going to have to see that you're kind of wrapping something up, right? This big lesson that you've been carrying around on your back this whole time. You're going to start to see that is coming to a close, and that with the Seven of Wands, you are going to be, you are going to have success, but you are going to have to defend your position. You are going to have to say no and not let other people try to change your mind. You're going to have to kind of stick to your guns about this decision, because you know the right way to go. You know the direction. And if somebody doesn't like it, they're going to try to change your mind. So really kind of staying true to that. You are going to have to defend your position in that. Okay, I'm going to pull some advice, well, 2 advice cards for you. I'm going to use the Wisdom Earth Oracle and then also the Archangel Michael deck. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Looking for a card for advice for Aries for the month of October, please. What advice can you give them that will help them get through this time with this Mercury retrograde? Some of them want to come out. They have a lot. They're like, oh, maybe. There we go. Truth. That's surprising. I'm sorry. I'm being facetious. Okay, so we have truth and we have freedom, and I'd like to say that almost everyone has received the freedom card. Thank you, Archangel Michael. What advice can you give Aries for the month of October that will help them through this time? Thank you, Archangel Michael. I'm truly grateful for your assistance. We're looking for a card that will help them through this time of October 2021. Okay, you got a couple. Give me 1 second. One actually just went on the floor over here. Okay, so it's time to leave this unhealthy situation. Your home is protected by angels. Be gentle with yourself and guarded and protected. Okay, gonna read from the book. So number 25, truth. These cards give a plant and a stone along with, so your plant for truth is foxglove. It helps open the heart and express feelings. Amazonite promotes knowing and speaking the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. And the wheels of society are greased by civility, which sometimes means not always speaking the truth or the whole truth. However, in this situation, you are called upon to understand your own truth and to speak it clearly, no matter how strange it may seem. Your truth is the music of your brave heart. Offer it to the world. The quote, I actively pursue my own truth and value it. I have the courage to sing my own unique, divinely inspired song, knowing that it adds to the goodness of the world. And then we have, like I said, number 6, freedom. So the plant is blackberry. The stone is obsidian. The plant says, support shadow work, helps face primal fears, protects and heals, and obsidian exposes flaws, weaknesses, and blockages, and provides support when facing them. True freedom requires intense shadow work. Face your deepest fears. Feel your hardest, scariest, most shameful emotions. Only through recognizing and naming them can you finally deal with them and be free. Do not go alone into the shadows of your soul. Call on the dark goddess who will guide and protect you. Quote, I am ready to face my worst fear or shameful emotion. I know I am not alone and that the dark goddess will guide me toward true freedom. And then we have for Archangel Michael, it's time to leave this unhealthy situation. So Archangel Michael has heard your pleas for help, and his answer comes to you through this card. Leave. You've been enduring a toxic situation for far too long, investing time and energy that isn't yielding healthful results. This experience isn't beneficial for you or the other people involved. You don't need to remain in negativity, beloved one. Walk away without guilt or hesitation. The angels will assist you to ensure that the parting is as harmonious as possible, and Archangel Michael will shield and protect you. Follow your inner guidance every step of the way, and the transition will be smooth. Other possible meanings are apply for a new job, detoxify from alcohol, cigarettes, or other drugs, see a relationship counselor, speak honestly to someone with whom you're having difficulties, eat a more healthful diet, get a second medical opinion, consult a divorce attorney, move to a new home, make sure that your environment is free of chemicals and toxins. The prayer, Archangel Michael, what parts of my life do I need to focus on more closely right now? Thank you for helping me hear your answers and for giving me the courage to make healthy life changes. And your home is protected by angels. This card indicates that you have your home, that you have questions or are vulnerable feelings concerning your home or living situation. But Archangel Michael assures you that all is well. Angels are protecting your present dwelling and ensuring its safety and financial security. If you're moving, this card is a sign that they're assisting you with your relocation. Relax and enjoy your home because all is well. Other meanings are angels are watching over your home, loved ones, and possessions while you travel. Angels are helping you locate a missing item. Your prayers about your house have been heard and answered. A financial windfall helps you pay your rent or mortgage. Angels are guiding you to wonderful and affordable living quarters. Trust and follow your guidance. The prayer. Archangel Michael, thank you for watching over my home and its inhabitants. I ask that you post guardian angels at each window and door, ensuring its security. Thank you for guiding my finances so that I can easily afford to pay my rent, mortgage, or taxes. Okay, be gentle with yourself. I think it's always important for all of us. Archangel Michael is guiding you toward honoring your sensitivity, emotionally and physically. You've been pushing yourself too hard, and while often berating yourself for imperfections, which are in your imagination, this card serves as a reminder that you're doing the best you can in the circumstances you're dealing with. So give yourself a break, slow down, and be good to yourself. Other meanings: remove yourself from a horror situation or relationship, eat a more healthy diet, avoid chemicals in your food and environment, get more sleep, switch to a gentler form of exercise, speak lovingly about yourself and others. Quiet time is needed. The prayer. Archangel Michael, please guide me in treating myself with gentle, nurturing love in everything I think, speak, and do. Help me know that I deserve this compassion. I release any feelings of guilt to you so that I may experience lasting inner peace. And you are guarded and protected. So Archangel Michael is protecting you in this situation as well as in other areas of your life. You and the Archangel are a team. You follow the guidance he gives you through your intuition. You likely drew this card because you're going through a major life change and are feeling vulnerable. But this is a symbol to remind you that Michael is watching over you around the clock. This card also urges you to drop your defenses in relationships with people and the angels. Open your heart to giving and receiving love so that you can experience the intimacy you deeply desire. Be your authentic self with others and tell the angels about your feelings. This allows others to know, support, and love you, including loving yourself for who you are. Other meanings: your financial needs will be met. You'll have a happy outcome concerning a legal matter. Sleep well, your home is being watched over. Your children are protected and safe. Your loved ones are with the angels in heaven. The prayer: thank you for protecting my loved ones and me, ensuring that we're safe and that all of our needs are met. I now accept your help gratefully and gracefully, knowing that it's right for me and all others to accept heavenly assistance. All right, Aries, I am going to leave it there for you. I thank you so much for joining me here today. I am truly grateful. For more clarification, please check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. And if you like what I do, please like and subscribe. It helps others to find the channel and lets me know that it resonates with you. Down below, you should find a link for tips and donations if you choose to support the channel in that way. It is not expected, but it's genuinely appreciated if you decide to. Thank you so much, Aries, and I will see you next time.